Everybody, Drew with CRFTSHO here. I wanted to give you guys a heads up. I'm pulling down 2 videos, the GH5 test that we posted yesterday, obviously inaccurate. We kind of had a rough day. Literally started our day with onslaught of craziness with work, and then while we were doing something, one of our GH5s died. Not our S's, obviously. A GH5 that we own is bricked. So, and we have 2 shoots coming up. So we were probably not in the best frame of thought. We weren't really paying attention as much as we should have. That's on me. I hold responsibility for that. So I made a mistake. So I'm pulling those videos to the trolls. You know what? Just go baby seal troll self yourself. Like I'm out here putting out content despite the fact that we have tons going on, not apologizing for anything beyond the fact that I made a mistake, and I'll man up to it and own up to it. We do have a GH5s now that we can spend some time with, luckily. When Jared brought his over, which is something we have to help him with now because clearly there was an error with his. When he brought his over, because it showed 800 ISO, and I don't have to argue that. I confirmed it myself. We showed it 800 ISO. We do not know what was happening. So we looked at everything and did that. So Jared's gonna have another issue to deal with, which is the fact that something's weird going on with his camera when he HDMI's out. So sorry, Jared. That was his that he brought over. We shot some stuff outside, so anybody that has like the GH5 LUT pack that we have, we're going to give you guys conversion LUTs for free if you've already purchased them. I have a list, and it basically takes GH5 to GH5s. You know what? As an apology, I'm just going to make those for free for everybody. I'm just going to put it up. I'll put a link. Maybe I'll amend this and put a link. But I'm just going to send everybody that LUT, so you can have a free GH5 LUT, exterior daylight LUT on us. Our mistake. It's tailored for the GH5s, I'll be honest with you. It may work on the GH5, I don't know. Does it work on the GH5?
It can. Jeff
says it can, so that's true stuff. But that's apology on us, that's our bad. We put out something wrong, and we're going to work to amend it. In the future, we'll do our best, especially with the live streams, to be better about our timing and such. But again, not to make an excuse for it, but when you're as busy as we are, and you guys all know this because everybody that watches the show is a working professional for the most part, sometimes mistakes happen, and that one's on me. I'm the one that made the mistake. I'm the one that threw the idea together kind of last minute, just looking for something fun to throw up there, and it didn't work. I will tell you, going forward, we will have a very comprehensive one. Like I said, we now have a GH5s in our hands that is ours, that we can kind of configure the way we want and put together the way we want. And use it that route. So once we have that one done, we'll put out those videos and trickle them out. They may just be not super slow, but we're going to build up a little bit and then release them as we can. So again, that's we're just basically pulling down those videos. I want you guys to know why, because we are showing information that's wrong, and that's not fair. I'm a little worried about Jared's GH5s if he ever hooks it up to an external. I'm not totally sure. Well, yeah, it is an easy goof, Thomas. I appreciate it, man. We're bigger. The bigger issue isn't that it was an easy goof just on that level. The scary part about the scenario was the ISO on Jared's camera, the GH5s showed 800. The ISO on the Red showed 800. The ISO on the GH5 showed 800. The settings in the camera, we went through all of them as fast as we could ahead of time between the two, were exactly the same. So I don't know if there's a menu setting in the GH5, in Jared's GH5, that was set differently. Now that we have one in our hands, we have a GH5s in our hands now. Jeff went through the menu and set everything up exactly the same, and we just tested the exact same scenario. Now, obviously, we did not get the same results, so we have proof positive to us that we had made a boo-boo. So I just wanted to come on and at least give you guys a heads up. I don't like to pull stuff down, even our errors, because hell, you can learn from people's mistakes. That's how I've made a living, is I screw up almost every single day, and more times than... I mean, it's Valentine's Day and I didn't even do anything for my wife. That's the kind of baby seal troll force guy I am. But you guys deserve better than that. So again, we apologize. Something went wrong. We don't even really know what it is until we can get Jared's camera in our hands, his GH5s, the one that we now have possession of. We set exactly the same way, from factory settings to our settings that we use on a daily basis. And for our clients, and we've made money off of it, and it looks fantastic. I will say it still looks amazing. We think that the ISO was displaying 800, right? It was displaying 800 on the screen, on the GH5s screen, but it was actually showing, when we set it, it looks like it was actually showing 3200. So I don't have time to reset up the whole shenanigans of the red and the GH5 and the S to do it again, but I will tell you, I've shot red at 3200. It doesn't even look remotely that good. Just not at all. So at least there's that. That camera at 3200 looks spectacular, even if you don't know it's at 3200. I have no clue what happened otherwise. So that's basically it. If you guys have questions, throw them in the comments. If you want to send some more hate mail, feel free. I don't really care. I don't read the hate mail. When I see you drop F-bombs, if you want to bait me in correctly. I don't think it was a firmware problem, Thomas. I don't know. I took the camera and hooked it back up the exact same way. I literally hooked it up to Wirecast and replicated exactly the same lighting, the same scenario, everything, replicated it, and I couldn't even figure out how to replicate the problem. So I have no clue what it was. And again, that's our fault for kind of jumping in with something we didn't have a lot of time with. You guys know we're way more thorough than that. Good to see you're here, Espen. Vikings. Where is the Viking? Oh, he's over there. Sorry, I can't reach him. Sorry, buddy. Anyway, the S is fantastic. I can't wait. We are taking it on 2 shoots tomorrow, so we will have actual real-world scenarios, and it will come back with. We're taking the S on tomorrow we have like corporate type, interview talking head crap. And then on Friday, we have a really cool client one, and we're going to run it somewhat low light just to give you guys some offset tests. We have to install, it's like an installation product thing or something. But it's in a music studio, and it's usually pretty dark there. So we're going to try that and just see what we can get out of it. So I don't know why the focus jumped. This focus, hey, there it goes. Samsung focusing. All right, well, that's going to do it. Thank you guys. Again, I apologize. It's coming down. I'm pulling them all down. I'll leave the posts up so I, can continue to apologize, but we will amend it. And then look for way better GH5s stuff coming out as we go forward, and, other junk that we get into. Who knows what we're into these days. All right. God bless. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. Jeff, you want to say bye?
Bye.
I don't know if you can hear him. All right. See y'all later.